Hey there, you filthy animals. Mr. Dirty, back with another episode of the GTM show, and today we've got the Italian melt from 7-Eleven. Bam, there it is. That's the package you're looking for if you're looking for this while shuffling through your local 7-Eleven. And yeah, originally we thought that we weren't going to be doing this because I thought what you see there on the package, black specks all over the bun, I thought there were seeds in this. I was almost positive that that was like rye seeds or some kind of fennel or caraway seeds baked into the bread. But now on the label they're saying ham, creamy Italian dressing, provolone cheese, Genoa salami, pepperoni, pepperoncini peppers on a basil Tuscany roll. The first thing that catches me odd right off the bat about the description there is why it starts with ham and then it has the creamy Italian dressing, provolone cheese separating up the rest of the meats on the sandwich. Then we get into the Genoa salami, the pepperoni. Why did they separate the ham from the rest of the meat on the label? That's a little weird. So right there, as you can see, you're supposed to take this to the counter and they'll toast it for you. What appears to be like over giant flames. We chose not to have them do that. We've got a toaster oven here. We can toast this up, so we're going to do that. Last time we tossed it in there, it only took like 3 minutes, and it was perfect for the the chicken bacon ranch one. We're going to do the exact same thing, but yeah, last time after I cracked it open, I realized we could have looked at the sandwich beforehand. So let's real quick take a peek at what we got here before I go burning it up in the toaster oven. Nice looking bun, flat, got some air holes in the top for venting. And inside, yep, there's those pepperoncini peppers. What we got here, like 1.5 slices of provolone cheese going on. Over here, right off the bat, we're looking at 3 pieces of ham. Looks like 2 pieces of salami and 2 pieces of pepperoni down there on the bottom. So, once again, just like we saw with the chicken one, you know, a lot of meat involved for $3. So, I'm going to go take this in there, toast it up for a few minutes. I'll be right back, and we'll see what we got. Stick around. Alright guys, I'm back. We've got our toasted Italian melt sandwich from 7-Eleven, and I guess 5 minutes was a little bit too long, so I did get a little bit of a singeing around the edge there, but yeah, you can see our cheese now is nice and melted, goopy. I did remove those pepperoncini peppers. I saw seeds hanging out of those things. We picked those off, but you can see, if you look closely, the juices from them still there. So we still have the flavor going on. Swing this around to this side. There's our meat. You can see that's also toasted around the edges of the ham there. And yep, same thing with the pepperoni and the salami. Singed around the edges. Nice and greasy looking. Nice and toasted and cooked. And if we peel all of this back, where was it? One part of this you could actually see. We're going to go down here. They said creamy Italian dressing. You might be able to see the herbs and stuff right there on that one corner. And it's across, you know, there was a lot of it. But just like with the ranch, it all cooks away into the bread when you toast it up and make it hot. Like all the oils and stuff, all the liquid part of it goes, and the only thing remaining is now just the herb part of it. Right, slap this back together again. And yeah, bread, once again, just like yesterday, nice and toasted. It appears to be the same thing, soft on the inside. And you know, got a little crackle to the top when you press on it. You know, the toasting kind of shatters a little bit and gets you down to the soft part. Real nice. I cut this in half real quick, so instead of biting on the torched ends there, I get a nice bite right from the middle. Alright, here we go, the Italian melt from 7-Eleven. It kind of tastes a little bit like Quiznos used to taste back in the day when those things first started popping up everywhere. Slight taste of that. I really don't taste any of the Italian dressing at all. Just like with the ranch one. Everything else is on point. You know, got a good meaty bite. Spicy too with the salami and the pepperoni going on. The ham, you know, there seems to be more of that on there than anything else. And that's probably why it was first before everything. You know, they separated up with the dressing and whatnot and the label. Because there's more of that than everything else. But you couldn't tell. You always get like the spicy flavor of the salami and the pepperoni, and you get that rosemary from the bread. The goopiness of that melty cheese, that's real nice too with the provolone. And it's not like a sharp provolone either. It's kind of mild. I mean, if you didn't see provolone on the label, you probably wouldn't pick up the flavor of it. But overall, it's doing its job of holding the entire sandwich together. And, you know, size-wise, $3. And this is a pretty good value. I would suggest trying it out. I'm probably going to add a little bit more Italian dressing to it myself to make it a little bit better. And that's the reason why I'm not going to give it a 5. I am going to give it a 4. Is because it says Italian melt, and it has everything except for like the oil and vinegar kind of thing going on. It said creamy Italian dressing, and it wasn't there. It never came through in the flavor. But other than that, just like its chicken brethren, this thing's pretty top notch for a gas station, convenience store, you know, that kind of stuff, party store kind of food. $3, man, top notch. So there you have it, the Italian chicken melt from 7-Eleven. Go try it today. Let us know what you think. Maybe you had it already. Let us know that too. Now, if you got this at a 7-Eleven and you had the clerks there toast it for you, we want to know what kind of condition yours came out in. Let us know that down in the comment section too. You can also follow me on Twitter at TheRealMrDirty. And as always, get out of here. Go have a rotten day.